Alright, hello, and welcome back to another anime review. We're gonna shuffle the list, and then we're gonna spin it to see what we get. Alright, the list is shuffled, now let's spin. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. Photokano was a very good anime. Man, I wonder if Amagami's on this list. I don't even remember if Amagami is on this list, but it'd be cool if we got that right after that. Natsu no Tunnel. That one doesn't really sound familiar. Let's see what it is. Our first movie! Alright, let's get into it. This one's gonna be a quickie. Natsu no Tonoru Sayonara no Deguchi, or The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbye, is a story about Karu Tono, a 17-year-old high school student. After the death of his sister and his parents' divorce, he feels like his home is destroyed. After his father returns home drunk, he ends up getting into a heated confrontation with him. Karu runs out of his house and finds himself before a mysterious tunnel. The tunnel leads him in, and he's bewildered by what he sees inside. After rushing to the exit with an old deceased pet of his, he manages to escape the tunnel. Karu then realizes that despite spending only a couple of minutes inside the strange tunnel, an entire week has passed. The bizarre experience leads him to remember the rumors of the Uriashi Tunnel, a passage that grants wishes in exchange for one's lifespan. Given the resurrection of his pet bird, Karu cannot help but wonder if another visit can help fix his messed up life. When he returns to the entrance of the tunnel, Karu realizes that he has been followed by Enzo Hanashiro, a new transfer student in his class. After Karu explains the tunnel to her, she asks him to help her with an experiment. It turns out that she, too, has a wish that only the tunnel can grant. By the way, warning, spoilers on the review. This anime is... I don't really know how to explain it, but the whole concept, like, it's a cool little concept, okay? Like the girl and the guy, and like, oh, the girl's slowly falling in love with the guy, and she wants to give up her dreams to be with the guy, but the guy's all like, nah, I'm gonna go save my sister, blah blah blah. Then he realizes, like, while he's in the like, he leaves, texts her, leaves, fucking, like, she's like, oh man, I love you. He fucking goes off and basically fucking finds his sister, like a memory of his sister, and or like some alternate thing. I don't know. It just, like, the thing is he realizes he loves her. Then he runs back outside of the tunnel and like texts her while he's running through the entrance to find out that, like, he's like, oh, I love you. Since the text message, she receives it, which, like, it shouldn't have been received type thing. They had this whole investigation going at the beginning where they investigated what they could receive and what they couldn't through how far they were in the tunnel. But the thing is 8 years have passed. 8 fucking years. I backed up from the microphone. 8 fucking years have passed. 8 years. 8 fucking years. They were 17-year-old high school students. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I I am baffled and confused, and I don't even like. I thought in my mind, like it showed her future. I thought like when he fell, it would have taken her to the past, or like I thought it would have been a cool ending, and it's kind of fucked up. But it would have been cool if she like killed herself because she couldn't live without him, and so then he like runs back into the tunnel wanting to be with her, and then it like takes him to the past and makes him run out at the exact moment that she fell down. Like I feel like that would have been better. Then what the fuck was this ending? I haven't read the manga, okay? I have to, full disclosure, I haven't read the manga, okay? A lot of people were saying that the manga is different from the anime. I don't know how. I don't know if this is different. I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, there's an 8-year fucking gap because she ends up, like, he falls down, gets knocked out in the tunnel. She gets the message of I love you, runs in the tunnel, 8-year fucking age difference, runs into the tunnel, fucking kisses him, and then they walk out of the tunnel together, and then it's been 13 years. Like, there's so much that needs explanation. There's so much that just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, how does that make sense? Because then like, how do you explain to his father, his mother, like, how do you explain, oh yeah, I've just been gone for 13 fucking years, didn't graduate high school, yeah, didn't do any of that fucking shit. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's the confusion of this anime. I was loving it up until that part. I'm like, honestly, I was really loving it. Like, I think my overall score of this would have been lower if I wasn't loving it, you know? This ending really just, like, fucking made me hate this anime. I just don't like the ending. I don't understand it. Like, yeah, it's so cute. They end up with each other. There's an 8-year fucking age difference. There's an 8-year age difference. I don't understand. Like, it makes no fucking sense. She looks older. He doesn't. They're like, as a fucking high school student with a fucking MILF. I don't understand. It blows my fucking mind. How am I supposed to receive that? Like, I'm just supposed to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, love is love. She went 8 years fucking loving him. Fucking bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Bull motherfucking shit. There is no way this motherfucker did not try to get with another dude. There's no fucking way she didn't meet a guy that was just as equally fucking cool as he was. There's just no way. I just don't, like, I don't understand it. I'm having a mental breakdown just fucking thinking about it. It's pissing me off. It's a 5-minute fucking rant and it's pissing me off. I think my fucking ending would be better. Like, oh, he gets sent, like, fucking, he smacks his head so hard that it sends him back because, like, the tunnel is supposed to show him things that he's lost, and it's supposed to give you things that you've lost, and so it would be cool if what he lost now is her in time. So he goes back into the tunnel hoping that he can get that time back, and then he does get that time back. I get it. I get the message. The message is supposed to be like, oh, well, like, don't take things for granted, like look in the present, not into the past. Like, move on. I get that. I understand. Okay? But what the fuck was the... I don't understand. Oh my god. Please. I'm gonna read the manga, and I'll talk about it in my my rating. I'll talk about it. I totally forgot to bring up some things that I wanted to talk about in the original cut of this. So this is going to be before my manga rant. So the animation is very beautiful. I actually very much enjoy the animation. The voice acting, I love the voice acting. I think the voice acting is really good in this anime. It is something that I just love the voice actors for it. They're so like, it sounds so like it's coming from them, you know. It's very very, what's it, like, emotionally strung, like emotionally attached kind of thing. It's weird to describe it. I don't really know how to, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I just like the voice acting. It's really good, and I do love the animation. And the music is also really good. They have a little bit of music tracks in it, and I think they are really good. And I also enjoy very much the pacing of the story. I think the pacing's like beautiful in the story. And maybe if they didn't like stray so far from the original content, it would be like different. But the pacing of what the movie is very, very good. Now onto the original rant. I said I'd talk about the manga. Let's get into that really quickly. This right here. This right here. Look at this. Look, I'm highlighting it right now. Look, see this? See this? The age difference in the novel. Anzu entered the tunnel 5 years after it. Like, they lowered there's still an age gap. There's still an age gap, but they lowered it. By the way, reading this whole this guy who posted the difference between the light novel and the movie, great. This guy's awesome. I don't know who this guy right here, this dude. Awesome that you did that. Okay, all of these things are really good. If you want to pause it and like read some of these, they go into the big differences of the light novel and the movie, and there is a lot that it seemed like the movie missed an opportunity wise. But it seems like there is a lot that the movie missed in terms of like more depth into the characters. I definitely think there's a lot of like series of movies that should be animes. A Silent Voice is one that comes to mind when I think of that. Like I'd really love a Silent Voice series and then seeing an afterlog of the Silent Voice, because I'd love to know like what happens afterwards. You know, do they get together? You know, stuff that, because it's like not confirmed. You have to like go and look it up. It's implied too, but oh my god, this makes me mad. This just makes me mad. Like they shortened the age gap and like by 3 years. By fucking god, they shortened it by 3 goddamn years. Like that makes any more sense than just like going back in time. I don't like it brings back things you lost. He lost time. Make that one of his fucking hopes. I don't know. There's also just like characters that are missing apparently. Like reading that whole thing, there's apparently there was a side character that was supposed to be actually like a main character and a part of it, and he's in the light novel. He apparently still wanted to take his sister with him, but she fucking pushes him away. I'm just having a stroke here. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in thinking that this anime is like as low as I think it is? I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm like lost for words after this. I'm upset. I know I'm not gonna agree with every anime ending, and I know everything doesn't need to be a happy ending, but they did a happy ending with this. But there's just like so much in between that doesn't make any, like, what the fuck is everybody gonna think? Like he did have a friend. He had a friend. What the fuck is he gonna think when he goes back and is like, hey dude, what's up? Like, dude, I haven't seen you in years. You just fucking randomly quit school. Like there's just so many things that just like don't make sense. And then the thing is that his father probably claimed him as fucking dead because he's gone. So then, like, what if, like, all of his, like, social security and bullshit... I don't know if they have social security in Japan. I'm pretty sure they do. They probably don't, actually. Whatever that, like, proof of, like, birth and stuff like that. Like, how the fuck do you prove, like... Because he looks exactly the fucking same as he did when he left! There's so much. I just don't understand. Honestly... Before the fucking ending, this anime would have gotten a good solid, like, 7.7 out of 10. 77 out of 100. Before the ending. Okay? Before the ending. Before the fucking ending. After the ending. 5. Straight 5. I don't even give a damn. Fucking 50 out of 100. I don't care. It's half-assed. Exactly where the rating's at. I don't know the ending. Maybe I'm out. Like maybe I'm my opinion is biased in this, and people probably will think that, but I just don't understand why it was ended like this. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I get that there's supposed to be like a bigger meaning of like not letting go, or letting go of the past and like focusing on the present. I get that 100%, but there's just so many things that like don't make any sense to like what happens afterwards. Like, they're 13 years ahead in the future. They both had lives, so I'm pretty sure you can be deemed fucking dead, deceased, anything. And then not only that, but then when you go to like doctor checkups and shit like that, they're gonna be like, huh, that's weird. You like have the age, like you your hair follicle says you're this age. Like, I don't, what the fuck? I don't know. That's my rating. That's my rating. This is the first fucking movie that we got on the wheel, and I thought it was great. It was great at first. I didn't like it. All right, that's my opinion. Thank you guys so much. I'll be fucking back later. That's good. Bye. Just a bunch of